Hello and welcome to my EFT video all about anxiety. So this is a technique that can take as little as 5 minutes to overcome stress and anxiety. And this is something that's so simple. You can use anytime and it can be so helpful for different states. But today I really want to focus on stress because this can be really debilitating and it's really hard for us to get out of a lot of the time. So this is a technique that you can use whenever you feel overwhelmed, you feel in an anxious state, you feel like there's too much going on, to really help you get more centered and grounded and release this worrying feeling. So before we get started in the demonstration, this is emotional freedom technique. So also known as EFT. You might have heard of it before, you might have used it before, you might have seen it before, but it's something that you can use for so many things. So what is this? This is really a therapy technique loosely based on the techniques of acupuncture and acupressure. So it uses the same basic energy meridians in the body to eliminate physical, emotional, and mental issues. So this really looks at balancing the energy systems to overcome specific problems. And so, what can EFT help with? It can help with overcoming negative emotions, feelings, moods, states. It can help release fears and phobias. It can help break bad habits, and it can even help to eliminate pain and illness in certain cases. Obviously, this is not something we can make a claim about, but it is something that really does affect the body on a whole. And I've actually had clients, and I've used this myself, who've used it for headaches or mental pain or, they're just cramping and things like that. But obviously, you always want to get to the root of the issue and work with this with a health practitioner if you are having any pain, but it can help in acute instances. According to EFT, the cause of all negative emotions is a disruption of the body's energy systems, and for a lot of the time, also like health outcomes. Our physical well-being is also very tied into our energy systems and if we are in a state of dis-ease or if we are in a state of balance. And so when the body is in a state of dis-ease, it will easily be overcome by external factors, poor diet, toxins, stress, and it becomes less resilient. But when it's in a state of ease and inner balance, then it becomes more resilient in the face of external factors, and you can actually bounce back a lot more easily from different illnesses, or if you catch a cold or if you are not eating optimally, it really does make a difference what state your body is in. And so we do want it to be in a more resilient state and a healthy state so that it can restore balance. And so when it comes to negative emotions specifically, if they're not processed but rather suppressed or repressed, then they can stay stuck within our bodies, causing imbalances. And this has actually been proven on a scientific level that different energy vibrations can actually affect illness and disease or a state of wellness in the body. And so your thoughts and your beliefs and your emotions do have a very big impact in how you show up, but also how your physical body feels and what your physical state of well-being is like. So to balance the system, we have to tune into the energy of the problem and then balance that disruption by tapping on energy meridians in the body, which is what we're teaching in EFT. And so today we're going to be specifically looking at how to overcome anxiety using EFT. And so the setup is quite simple. We first want to get a sense of where are we at right now. So being aware of where we're at so that we can see how we progress. And so this can help to be really present with ourselves, and this can already help to lessen that anxiety, but actually just paying attention to it. So I usually ask, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about stress, or how stressed are you feeling? How anxious do you feel? Then when you have that number, we want to get into the setup. So I usually repeat the phrase, even though I feel stressed, I feel anxious, whatever it is you want, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And so you want to repeat this phrase 3 times while tapping the karate chop point on the side of your hand. So basically, it looks like this. So you would be tapping the karate chop point of your hand, and you would be repeating the phrase, even though I feel stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And so that's the setup. So you're done the setup. And then when we get into the sequence, this basically looks at repeating, tapping on different energy points in the body. So usually we are going to be tapping 7 to 10 times on each of the meridians. And so we want to do the sequence as many times as it takes to eliminate the problem or feel calm in this state. And so it can literally take one round, but it might take a few more than that. So again, we want to get aware of where are we at with stress? How stressed are we feeling right now on a scale of 1 to 10? And so now we're going to go through the sequence. You can totally repeat the phrase, again, even though I feel stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Otherwise, you can create some new positive affirmations or suggestions for each point. So for instance, when we start on the eyebrow, we're going to start by saying, even though I feel stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Then we're going to go to the side of the eyebrow. So even though I feel stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Under the eye, I feel a sense of calm. Under the nose, I love my body. Chin, I feel safe in my body. Then we go to the collarbone. It feels safe to be in my body right now. Under the arm, it feels safe to be in the world. I feel safe in the world. Top of the head, I feel a sense of calm taking over my body. Great, you did step 1, round 1 is done. And now we want to again get a sense of where are we at? On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about stress? How anxious are you feeling right now? And most of the time it should have gone down. But if you still feel like you're still feeling anxious, then you want to go through another round. So I'm going to go through one more round with you, and then we can check in again. So again, we start with the side of the eyebrow. I am feeling calmer and calmer. Other side of the eyebrow. It feels safe now to be in my body. Under the eye, I feel calm and relaxed. Under the nose, calm and peacefulness is taking over my body right now. Chin, it is safe in the world around me. Collarbone, everything is working out for me. Under the arm, feels good to be in my body. And we end at the top of the head. I love my body. I feel calm and peaceful. I feel amazing. All right, round 2 is done. And so at this point, you should check in with yourself again, and you should definitely feel more calm and the numbers should have gone down. If again, you feel like it's not at 0, you're still feeling a bit of anxiety, then you can do another round and you can create these affirmations, or you can use the examples that I use, whatever feels good for you and that makes you feel calm. And that is a positive affirmation. You just want to repeat those through the different points that I guided you through. And you can use this really at any time that you're feeling uneasy, that you're feeling like you're out of balance. This can really help to recenter you, and it can do it really quickly. You can feel a big difference even after one round, but if you do want to overcome that feeling, you would want to do several rounds by always checking in with how you're feeling and then moving through another round if you do need to. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you use this and that you could really use this to change your state and feel empowered, because we don't have to just stay stuck in a state. We can use these techniques like EFT to really change our state and our mindset so that we can move forward without staying stuck or being held back by our different emotions.